Doesn't really care about this repair kit.
No, Miracle is less phased than last time he approached this base. He's learned his lessons and his mistakes, and so many extra items now in the hands of Nigma. It's easy for them to do this with less chance of repercussion, shall we say, coming out from the side of Alliance. They're going to be forced to fight before the Rapier is ready at this rate. Avalanche toss, they just want to try and get this Aegis because they're just 1,000 gold away from having Rapier complete. The tower is already gone.
Same amount of lifesteal though.
Only works when he actually lifesteals things though. They stop them short of getting the melee racks. They will back off, and that's the breathing room they need as long as they don't come immediately back in. As Nico Baby is just 800 gold away. The courier is already on its way out.
He's healthy again. Also got that double damage in the top lane, but no one's there to pick it up.
He's definitely looking full of life. Unlike these racks, as the second lane will fall. And Aegis.
Aegis gone.
Lovely time. The glimpse back avoided though. Full rage. There's no way you're getting a kill on a life score like that. But that does give you the space you need to try and get this Rapier complete. Nico Baby will come out of that smoke to farm it up. He's still a few hundred gold short. If they find Miracles the kill, which enables them to go for that Rapier, you couldn't ask for a
huge pickup.
And there it is. Avalanche toss in. Static Storm is down. The kisses as well. And Miracle is begging for help, but his team no longer know his name, as he's the one who ends up praying for a miracle. Nico Baby. Look at this, 50 gold. It's going to be complete. This is the Rapier. This is where you need to get out on the map. You need to push down hard, try and catch your opponents off guard.
This is it. Oh, someone's in a bit of a precarious position. We are sitting right underneath them.
Vision. He has full vision though.
No one else is there.
He wants to snipe it out. There it is. Hanska gets found. The DD gets his max impact. And he moves across to the Fado as well. As we versus the world, he's going to start to feel the pain though. The greed. He punished. He's trying to move away. And they will chase forward, but they don't have the damage to finish. Fado can't do it alone. He needs some assistance to step out. If they can get the scatter blaster. No, they find him.
Oh, they found him.
He smells the fear of we and crushes him. Mind, body, and spirit alike. Dead for 80 seconds and 900 golds into the hand of the Tiny.
What are they doing with this time though? They're already down 2 lanes of Vrax. They need to push in the lanes, and GH and Kuroki and Mind Control, they've done a fantastic job of making sure that there's not going to be any fear of any sort of consequence for those sorts of deep deaths.
That's right. That's the advantage you have when you pushed in, right? This is why it's always, you know, this team is 2, 3, maybe 4 fights away from winning the game. It's all about that first fight that gets you out on the map, the second fight that gets you on their side of the map. Third is usually fixated around Roche, which could be up in a minute's time.
You know, it's great that they could get the kills onto these cores, but other than a nice little gold bounty of, actually that's not bad, 900 for Weeha, just under 600 for the Miracle Death. Really too much resulted from it. An outpost at this stage of the game, especially when there's 3 minutes remaining until the next lot of experience goes out, it's not going to be a big game changer.
But it does
level 25 is the next biggest thing, and the next neutral items.
But it also does make Nigma pivot back a little bit, right? In this situation, when you see the lanes are naturally going to push in, what you want to try and do is you want to try and expedite that process. You want to shove them in. But as we just presented, if you get caught out of position, you can still very easily die to this lineup. So now you're in this situation where you want to get their attention in the out lanes in prep for Roshan, and Alliance instead, they're going deep looking for an opportunity. Take that outpost away. If this is a quick Roche spawn, it's not. 2 minutes.
And you've also got top lane pushing in, so reveals a lot about Alliance's positioning if you've got this giant super creep wave, 2 waves actually, 3 pushing into the base.
And now Nigma, they see the opportunity to rotate, smoked up and on the move.
Wow, they're actually moving back for it. Taking the backdoor protection mid lane.
The racks aren't what get you the win here. You're up against a Medusa or a Rapier. You need to kill her. You do that, you break Alliance.
Look at this Handskin positioning. So deep on the edge. But now the tier 4s, they're under siege.
They're still ignoring it. They're hesitant to come back because both teams are just waiting for this Roche. And if you come back, you know that the side of Nigma could just hold you in these choke points.
Radiant's middle tower.
Yeah, here we go. They're going.
They've had enough. And there's the TV's back. They finally get
Force
eyes
in
on
the
what
glyph,
things are
though.
doing.
That's a valuable resource to be expended. Tier 4 is now very much in the equation.
It's a high value play, right? Like the potential upside for Alliance there is you find a crucial pick and then you completely take leverage over the map. I don't blame them for making that play. It beats you standing in the base, and that's the more anticipated play. When you have this Medusa, the traditional thing that Medusa's always done when they're behind is, guys, I need another rapier. And they'll just sit and they'll farm waves safely.
We has deep again.
I was going to say, as a result, now they find themselves in a situation where you have had to surrender your control that side of the map. Nigma are fully aware of this, and now you maybe don't have a favorable location when it comes towards the roast situation.
Just had a gem delivered through onto Limp, so it's all about getting control back on this map. Are they going to try and go for this outpost as well? Because right now they're not getting any experience, and you need Nico to hit up into his level 25. That might be the key difference maker. Don't think they'll have time though.
It's way too late. It's not worth the risk right now. This next fight will decide whether they actually can defib themselves back into this game, or if they just want to sign their own death warrants. And Barter's going to do exactly that as he gets caught out. Mind controllers hunting forward, can't see anyone though. They know they're on the high ground, but it's a Medusa, so you respect it. Instead, you eye up Roche. It has just spawned. There's no easy way you can interrupt this right now, not unless you fly back on the snap fire straight away, and even then it's a long trek across. This is going to be the Aghanims as well. You do not want to give that to a Slaughter.
Not much choice. Oh, they went for the steal. He got it.
He got the kill and the Aegis, and that will be all he'll pick up. He'll be happy with that. He'll give over his life. They're waiting behind him. Maybe they try and fight with BKB from mind control. Limp's not able to easily get out of this. Will fall. Nico, baby, he shot once. Limp is buying a little bit of time, but it's just enough time they retreat after they revealed they were still waiting around. All right, Alliance keep it hasty. They might find a little nutritional snack on the side as Hanskin gets blitzed down. Ran over by Wee.
I don't know about that one. I think maybe he was trying to keep that top wave pushed out a little bit with the Thunderstrike. But out of position there. Probably have to force his buyback, even though he's only got 35 seconds on the respawn timer.
Situation for both of them really at this rate. Medusa is at risk if she comes too far forward in this, and there's the buyback of Tiny. You're still gonna lose the tower. This is do or die. Nigma have had enough. You take away their toys, they take away your base, and they're gonna take away your timber if he's not careful. Moves out the ice blast in time. Stone Gate's been used, toss back, Avalanche control, but Miracle's out with Glimmer Cave. And now you have no Stone Gaze. A Medusa that is now incredibly vulnerable in the jump in, mind control, moving forward. Misses the slithering crush, but the remnant comes out of the snapfire, controlled up, BKB activated, we chase it in the meantime, 33 just being wailed on by Miracle. They lose the snapfire, buyback comes out, still has the kisses to work with, and 33 is still alive. They're just trying to get the racks right now, toss away, trying to keep Miracle off the buildings, but mind control going to finish the deal. BKB trying to slow him down, he's not doing that much damage. He will do enough to bring it down, he'll be able to get the racks, the mega creeps, and get out. The kisses will not find kills, other than the voice who's brought down pretty early. But now mind control able to move away in time. Miracle still farming up by him, so there's anything Miracle's going to do in the game, it's farm, but they miss the opportunity to trap in the static storm. He'll go for the TB away. This is ballsy, but he will make it out just in time.
Oh, the rapier just not enough, and you have to feel that maybe if those little bit of extra experience was gotten from the outposts, it would have been the difference maker. You know, hitting up onto those level 20 talents a bit earlier on the Timber as well as the Tiny, hitting level 25 on the Deuce just a little bit earlier. Kuro?
They keep doing this to keep them away. Like, this is the Alliance's only play. They have to go down mid and try to pivot this.
Let's get ball back.
And instead, in they go. Control out to 33. Mind control might melt up here. He walked straight into Limp, but that wasn't what he wanted. And now the chase is on the Miracle. He got out once. I'm not sure if he does it again. The cookie is there. Kinetic good trap him in. No range for 5 seconds, and they see everything. And they will be able to burst him down in time.
Guru's gonna melt.
Gone. Kuro is indeed melting, trying to move away quick enough, but they stay on top of my finger, just ate the cheese as well, and he'll also die. Nigma, in a rush to try and keep the pressure on and stop Alliance, are now hemorrhaging heroes one by one.
Yeah, and those tier 4 items become available as well. The Illusionist Cape, pretty effective on the Deucer. You can pop it, use the illusion to help split push, and also a gem on the ground just at the top of this little ramp here on the left side on the Radiant Tri-Camp area. So I wonder if that was spotted out. I don't think so by the Disruptor.
No, it doesn't look like that is going to be the case. I think they're just more focused on trying to get down mid. You need to force all the buybacks you can. You assume that every member of Nigma has buyback. You will then be surprised if you reach the base in time to learn that Lifestealer does not. And considering the situation you have put Alliance in, they don't have many other plays than going mid hard. And with a double rapier, that may be the only play left for the side of Alliance.
Yeah, we can see the Boots of Travel queued up here by Limp. He's pushing out the spot lane, and then he wants to get right back in the action.
Stand strong behind your Deucer. Repair kit. Both sides can use the same sense of irony to hold back. Nico Baby looking fine for the moment. Will sidestep the Ice Blast. He can't afford to go back. This is in, or you are out of this qualifier.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
And they ping it. They need to move.
Are they gonna go for it?
Racks. They have to go for it. There is no other option. You can attack without being hit up by the tower. Repair kit to slow this down. 30 seconds might be long enough, but there's the glyph to buy some time. They force it out early, but Lifestealer will be available with this fight. And look at the Radiant. They're losing it right now. The glyph. Snapfire will go back. You need to actually stay here, which means they know you're now at numbers advantage. This is the moment where they can try and deal with Nico Baby. Solid Crack to slow him down. BKB gets activated just to bring down another tower, and they stab the back line. Hanskin has to use a static storm, but he's free to do what he wants. Mind control, we melt through once, but he eats the cheese. Hex is going to come out. Moving full Mystic, where they stack on top of the Medusa, the keeper in the game. This is the way that they win, and they're looking like they're going to do it. Alliance! Medusa! The game! The damage overwhelms Nigma and crushes the hopes of making it to this lad as Alliance, against the odds, against Mega Creeps, and with the double rapier play, they take the series 3-2.
Oh my god.